Governor Murphy declaring a state of emergency in New Jersey.
You know, the rain may have stopped, but the commuting nightmare certainly hasn't.
Our Office of Emergency Management let us know with a couple hours notice that there was likely to be heavy rains and flash flooding was possible.
Imagine this. You're planning your day, getting ready for work, when a flash of lightning makes you look out your window. But instead of the street you see a fast-moving brown river. It's an image we've all seen in movies, but for millions of Americans, it's now a terrifying new reality. Across our country, in cities and farmlands, water is showing up where it doesn't belong. It's not just a storm anymore, it's a crisis, and it's affecting all of us in ways we never thought possible. Today, we're not just looking at a weather map, we're looking at three very different flood stories. First, from the deserts of Tucson, Arizona, where flash floods can turn a dry wash into a deadly stream in minutes. Then, we'll head to the historic streets of Charleston, South Carolina, where the ocean itself is starting to reclaim the land. And finally, we'll go to the heartland, the farms of Wisconsin, where days of relentless rain are washing away entire livelihoods. These aren't just isolated events, they are connected, and together, they tell us a powerful story about America's new water crisis. Let's start with Tucson. Most of us think of the desert as dry and safe from floods, but that's what makes it so dangerous. You see, the desert soil is like concrete. When the monsoon storms hit, it can't absorb the water fast enough, so the water races downhill, picking up speed and debris, turning a calm street into a raging river. Just last month, a family in Tucson found themselves trapped on the roof of their car as floodwaters rose around them, simply because they didn't know how quickly the water could get there. This isn't just bad luck, it's a problem of geography and a new, more intense kind of weather. Now let's head to Charleston. This city is famous for its charm and history, but its beauty is being threatened. The challenge here is very different. It's a mix of heavy rain and high tides, a problem that is becoming a daily reality. This phenomenon is called sunny day flooding, where streets can be ankle-deep in water even when the sky is completely clear. Why? Because sea levels are creeping higher and higher. With every inch the ocean rises, Charleston's centuries-old drainage system becomes less effective. What used to be a once-a-decade nuisance is now a regular, frustrating battle for local business owners and families. Finally, we'll look at Wisconsin. Here, the land is usually lush and green. But after weeks of heavy rain, the soil gets saturated. It can't hold any more water. And when that happens, the rivers swell and spill over their banks. For the farmers here, this isn't just an inconvenience. It's their entire season's work, their crops, and their livelihood floating away. Imagine the frustration and helplessness of standing on your porch, watching months of hard work disappear in a matter of hours. This is the quiet heartbreak of a country grappling with a weather system that no longer follows the old rules. So what's the one thing that connects these three stories? It's not just rain. NOAA reports that the heaviest downpours in our country have increased by nearly 40% in the last century. Our climate is changing, our storms are becoming more powerful, and our aging infrastructure can't always handle it. But there is hope. It starts with being prepared. Remember these three critical steps. 1. Understand your risk. Go to FEMA's website and check if your area is in a flood zone. Knowing your risk is the first step. 2. Make a plan. Create an emergency plan with your family. Know your evacuation routes and have a go kit with important documents, medicine, and water. 3. Stay informed. Follow local alerts and trusted sources like the National Weather Service. A few minutes warning can save a life. Today, floods struck Arizona, South Carolina, and Wisconsin. Tomorrow, it could be anywhere. In my next video, we'll connect these floods to America's larger water crisis, from our shrinking lakes to our rising seas.